Hi guys, welcome back to day 3 of 25 makeup looks for Christmas. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the first 2 videos. They were a lot of fun to edit and I think they look so beautiful on. And genuinely at the end of those days, I did not want to take the makeup off, so I feel like today is going to be a similar day. I have previously recreated a makeup look by this creator. I feel like whenever I do the makeup, I kind of just look like a Disney princess, and that is the effect I'm going for today. Just makeup that makes me feel happy and pretty, and I'm so excited to put it on my face today. This is the inspo photo for today's makeup look. I think she looks so stunning, and genuinely she just looks like a Barbie girl, and I want to see it on my face. I love the blush placement, I love the highlight, I love the freckles. Let's get into it. If you're enjoying this series so far, go ahead and subscribe to my page and turn on your push notifications, and make sure you go down below and add the playlist that I'm going to link down there to your library, so you can make sure whenever I upload the next video, it'll just get added right to that playlist and you can just watch them all from there. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of the last 2 days videos. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, they've been so much fun to do, and I'm so excited for the rest of the videos of this month. So if you're excited to see this DOUYIN inspired kind of Disney princess-esque makeup tutorial, stay tuned and let's head to that tutorial. For my lenses today, I'm going to go in with the OLENS Russian Smoky lenses in the shade brown. The smoky lenses used to be my favorite pair of lenses before the glowy ones came out, but the smoky ones are so pretty. They're very light and it kind of gives like a whimsical-esque vibe to any makeup. These will also be linked down below, and my discount code was also down there in the little discount code section, so you can make sure you go down there and get you a pair of lenses. The first step of my priming process, I'm going to go in with the NYX Bare With Me setting spray. This is a really lovely setting spray. It's also a fixer and a primer. It's a multitasker. It's really sensitive skin friendly, and I feel like it just sets up the rest of my makeup very nicely. This will be my first time trying this product. It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've heard a lot of good things about it and I want to try it out today. I'm going to apply this directly to the skin. Sometimes I'll do like the back of my hand, but I heard like this is very like grippy, so I just want to give it the best go. And I'm going to go in with my hands to blend it in. Well, I can see that being really nice on the skin. From my nose. Sometimes I just apply primers to the T-zone, but I really want to know how this one would do all over the face. I can already feel it becoming like tacky, which is really nice. Next, going in with the e.l.f. color corrector in the shade orange. I'm going to go over any discoloration that I have, acne scars, and somehow by this wig my burn scars covered up, so I'm just going to keep it pushing. To blend that out, I'm going to go in with this powder puff, and this is just a nice blend of the skin. I can feel that primer working. Ooh, keeping this product exactly where it needs to be. That's nice. Pat, pat, pat to get rid of that discoloration. I feel like this just blends out so easily. I recently saw a video by Amy. She's a TikToker, and she was talking about the Parnell Sycamanu serum cushion. I tried out a different, like the Unleashia cushion for the first time recently, so I'm going to try this one out on camera. And I think, oh, that smells like serum, because it said like that has like a whole dose of the serum in here. I think this should be an okay color match. This is in 33C Cool Cream. I think their cushion is like angled upward, and I love them when they're like that. So I'm gonna go in to get some product, pat in there, pat off any excess. I think it should be okay. Let me see. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we're okay with this. Go there, get more. I think for like being on Amazon and just guessing at my color, I think I did pretty good. Just gonna pat that into the side so I can show you the difference between the two sides. I heard Parnell is like makeup that is skincare, which is so nice. In person, it doesn't look this like stark, but I feel like I can make this work. I think I definitely could have gotten like 35 N or W, but I didn't want a warm tone. I wanted a cool tone. But maybe I should have gone that one. I do like the way that it feels on the skin. I think it looks nice and very flawless. But it's not my skin color. I know, I realize that. But it matches my neck though, in the way that my face does not match my neck. But this looks pretty natural, so I think I'm happy with it for now. Next, I'm going to go in with Milani's Conceal Imperfect in Cool Sand. Anywhere that I see a discoloration, I'm going to go over that. My acne scars, and the ones on my forehead. BK Beauty A506 brush to blend that out. This is so beautifully blending. Wow. It's like my bags are non-existent. I love that. Just going to pat and go in circular motions to get that all blended. And just go over anywhere that you put that concealer with this brush and really just pat and blend that in. To contour, going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Rich Coca along the perimeter of my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, my lower lip, and pretty heavy in my eye sockets. Blend that into my eyebrows. Pretty thin along my nose bridge, and then really round out the tip of my nose. To blend out the perimeter of my face, going in with the BK Beauty 101 brush. Really buff that into the perimeter and into my hairline, up my cheekbones, and along my jawline and my lower lip. Going in with the flat side of this double-sided brush. Use that to really blend out along my eye socket, just patting that all in. Really dramatic nose contour. Along the sides of my nose to really slim out my nose bridge. And then kind of use that same method to keep the tip of my nose very rounded. And it's kind of almost like SZA's nose contour. Keep patting it in until you're satisfied with it being blended out. First, use tan in the center of my eye, up the side to lift, my upper lip, my chin, center of my forehead, down my nose, the tip, keep that rounded, and the sides of my nostrils. Medium piece just on the center of my face, down the center of my nose, a little on my forehead, tip of my nose, upper lip, and chin. Start at my chin to start blending, and just make sure I blend that pretty nicely into the contours. And just make sure the lines don't look harsh. My upper lip, and then using this on my forehead. And I don't think I mentioned this is a BK Beauty 110 brush. Just blending that up into the contour. Back into the A506 brush. And I'm just going to use that down the center of my nose and blend that up into the forehead highlight. Just make my nose look really square-ish is what I think I'm going for. Along the sides of my nose also. Really accentuate that nose tip. And then really going in on the center of my nose. Like make it kind of cartoony. And then I'm going to go in with that same brush on my under eye, concentrate that tan sand in the center and work it outwards. I don't want this to be too much lighter than the contour. So just like tap, tap, tap along the edge to lift. Then along my inner corner, I'm going to go in with a powder puff just so I can really concentrate that exactly where I want it to go. And a little on the sides of my nose. Just blend that into the tan sand shade. For my cream blush, going in with the e.l.f. Camo blushes in Suave Mauve and Coral Crush. First going in with Suave Mauve on the center of my cheeks. Kind of back a little bit around the tip of my nose to really add that cutesy emphasis. A little in the center of my forehead and my chin. Then just everywhere that I put that Suave Mauve, I'm going to go over top of that with a little bit of Coral Crush just to add that pinkiness back into the look. To blend that out, going to go in with the opposite side of my powder puff that I used earlier and just tap, tap, tap that around my face to really blend that out. Going back in with more NYX Bear With Me spray to set what is currently on my face. To set all of the contour, going to go in with the Kaleidos Symphony Contour Trio in the shade Tan. Using this angled Morphe brush, I'm going to go in with both shades. Really pat that on wherever I put that cream contour and really get that set on my face. Don't forget your lower lip. Then using the fluffy side of that double-sided brush, I'm going to go in and set along my nose and really hollow out my eye socket to make the nose contour look really dramatic. And really blend that into my eyebrow. And really round out my nose tip. I know there's blush there, but we'll add some back. You want to get the shape really definite. To set my face, I'm going to go in with the YESSTYLE All Hours Hyper Finish in Translucent. Get some product with the powder puff. And I'm just going to take this like all over my face, over the blush, over my contour, everything. Because I just feel like it sets my face so well. Oh my goodness. Because this isn't necessarily like dewy makeup. The only places that I want shine, I want to put it back on with some highlighter. And it works so well all over the face. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Natural Beauty. Use this Morphe blush brush. And I'm going to concentrate this on the front of my cheeks and give me a really nice, pretty, flushed look. A little on my chin and on the center of my forehead. And using the brush I use to contour my nose, I'm going to go in on the fluffy side and really round out that blush on the tip of my nose. And take it up a little high. Then one final round of the NYX Bear With Me spray to set the rest of my face. To do my brows and some fake freckles, I'm going to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. The inspo photo, her brow is kind of thick, so I'm going to brush all of my brow hairs upwards. And from about halfway through the brow, I'm going to do a really thick line out towards the end of where I'm going to put my tail. Brush all the brow hairs downward, and then right over that, I'm going to connect that line It's going to be slightly larger than my natural brow. And I'm going to connect that with a slight arch to the tail. I'm going to fill that area in. Then at the front of the brow, I'm going to do some nice bold brow hairs upwards to create the illusion of a thick brow. And when you just do the brow hair, it looks a little less drawn on. And I'm just going to keep filling it in until I'm satisfied with the density. And then when I'm done, I'm going to brush all the brow hairs upwards. The inspo photo has some fake freckling, so I'm going to go over my area that I typically do my fake freckles with this micro brow pencil and just roll it against my skin. And I feel like that kind of gives me the best bottom layer for the fake freckles. Just going to keep rolling until I'm happy with the density. Then I'm going to go in with my finger to really blend it out and kind of like mesh it better in with my skin. Pat, pat, pat until I'm happy with that. Next, going in with Milani's Weekend Brow in the shade Espresso. I'm going to use this to add a good amount of definition to the tail of my brow. Just make the brow stand out more and really feather it up into the middle third of my brow so it doesn't look too disconnected. I'm also going to use that Weekend Brow along my full freckles to add some definition. Just going to go in and do a couple dots. Everywhere I went in with that micro brow pencil, I'm going to take the Weekend Brow and just really add some dimension in the freckles, make them look more realistic. And just also make sure I go in with my finger just to get everything nicely blended out. Then to set my brows, going in with Unleashia's Sharper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer in Clear. I'm just going to brush that up through the brow hairs and just help them look nice and thicker. Going to be using the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette today. First, take the shade Ring on it, and I put that all over my lid to create some shadow and smokiness. Then going in with hashtag Wifey, I'm going to take this along my lower lash line and smoke it out in my outer V on my upper lash line. And really pack that into the lash line. Then I'm going to take the shade Proposal. I'm going to really put that on the inner portion of my lid and really kind of blend that into the browns. Next, going into Endless Love, and I'm just going to use that on my lower lash line to highlight my egg cell and really work it into the side of the eye because I'm going to keep the egg cell pretty closed. And I'm also going to go along the inside of my nose to really open up the side of my eye and inner corner, kind of work that up near my brow bone. And just keep working until it's blended. Next, going in with Unleashia's Easy Glide Flat Eyeliner in Mood Brown. I'm going to first use this to tight line my upper lash line and add a bit of shadow. And then along the edge of my lower lash line, I'm going to also use that shade to add some dimension and open my eye up a little. Then I'm going to go in with the MZYZ Brown and Black eyeliners. I'm going to use the black one first to add some definition to my inner corners and lightly line the entirety of my eye. And I'm going to also use it to do a really nice wing. Then using the brown to add some emphasis to my lower lash line and slightly open it up just a little bit. BBIA's Last Powder Pencil in Banana Milk. And I'm going to very tightly line my waterline. From the Flower Nose Butterfly Cloud Color Collection, I'm taking their eyelash curler. I'm really going there and curl my lashes. Yeah, really good in there. Taking two of the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascaras in black and brown. Going to use the black one to coat my upper lashes and to help prep my eyes for mascara. And this is so nice because it really helps to open up the eye. I feel like the little like double ball helps really grab the lashes at my inner corner. It helps to coat them. I'm going back in and adding more blush to my nose because I want it to be really stand out against the rest of the makeup. To highlight all over my face, going to go in with the Flower Nose Little Angel Collection Embossed Highlighter in Paradise Lost. And I'm going to use this Morphe M451 brush. I'm going to get my upper cheekbones, the center of my nose, and my forehead, the tip of my nose, my upper lip, and I'm going to remove a little bit of product on my upper lip and then go back over with that highlighter and it makes my lower, and then some finally on the top of my chin. Also going to just take some of this highlight on my inner corner to really brighten that area up. To line my lips, going in with the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in the shade Lay Down the Mauve. And I'm just going to slightly overline my upper and my lower lip, which is right above where my natural lip is. That's where I'm going to go in with the shade. And then slightly fill it in around my lips. And I'm going to do the same with my lower lip. Just be very generous with the lip line. Just fill that in. Then I'm going to go in with the Lisa Eldridge Velveteen Liquid Lip Color in the shade Fawn. And I'm going to apply a generous amount to my upper and my lower lip to really get that color on there. And then slightly overline the liquid lipstick as well. Next, using the Unleashia Lip Hug in the shade Be With. And I'm going to concentrate that on the center of my lips. And really blend that in to that fawn shade. And keep the center very pink. Then as a final step, I'm going to go in with these pair of clustered lashes. And I'm going to put them as close as I can to my lash line. And really press the lash really close to my natural lash to make the eye appear more open. I can't think of anything else I'm going to add, so I'm going to change and I'll be right back. So this is going to be the final look. I'm very happy with the way that everything looks. I think it looks so pretty. Like, I feel like all of the makeup looks I've done so far, I'm like, I want to wear this every day. I think it looks so stunning. Trying out the Parnell Cushion in Cool Cream as well as the Milk Hydro Grip. I think they are so pretty, and I've genuinely been looking for new foundations or more primers to add because I feel like I use the same three, and I feel like if you have something good, stick with it. But if you want to try something new, go ahead and try it, and I think these two were so lovely and are going to be a really nice addition to my makeup routines. I remember when I recreated one of her makeup looks previously, someone said that I kind of look like a Disney princess, but I feel like it's mainly because of the nose. It's like that like I am adorable but nose kind of vibe, and I feel like I really like this nose contour as well. Okay, with that being said, let me know what you think about this makeup look. Leave your comments, criticisms, and concerns down below in the comment section. I love to hear them, and I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Make sure you also go check out day 1 and day 2 of the 25 makeup looks for Christmas. The playlist for that will be linked down below. I'm very happy again with how everything turned out. I really want to know what you guys think. All of the makeup that I used today will be linked down below, and I'm going to leave a special bullet point for that Parnell Cushion as well as the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, so you can go ahead and check out those two products if you haven't already. If you're excited for the rest of the makeup looks, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. I really hope you guys like this makeup look, and I love you all so much. Let's head to that montage.